Hey everyone, this is Shannon and we are back with another restoration. This particular twin size bed was free off of Facebook Marketplace. You can see it's that yellow wood that is all the rage back in the 90s, and we are giving it some new life. We are going to be painting it white actually. So let's see how it goes. The first thing we had to do was to fix a lot of the issues that were originally on the bed. There's this big crack you can see right there, and there's also some stickers and some felt pads that were stuck on this bed, so we had to kind of scrape it off with my favorite tool, is the goof off, and get all that gunk off of this bed before we could actually paint it. As you can see, it actually comes off pretty easy. So goof off is something you can find just about anywhere, and then you just, X-Acto knife or a putty knife, or even just a kitchen knife if it's flat, can really do the trick on something like this and make it come off super easy.
Let's say we got the bed for free on Facebook Marketplace. You can see right here, and there's cracks that we think we can repair pretty easily, pretty cheaply as well. As I said, we're not going to use a whole bunch of crazy tools. We're gonna clean it up very well and sand it down, and we're gonna take this all apart and make it look nice so that somebody else can enjoy it. So. So I wanted to show you that piece that we broke. So I accidentally broke it right here. Trying to do this, what I was doing, I guess I got a little too close to the edge. I pre-drilled them. But this is to kind of hold the pieces together that are broken. We're going to use a little bit of filler to get rid of this, and we're going to sand it all out. It's going to look smooth and nice. And then we'll grind off the backside. As I said, I just broke a couple pieces. Here they are. But I'd say we'll get them glued back on properly, and I'll use like a little tiny pin nail to get those properly into those. And we'll make it look good, as I say. But anyway, we'll get at it. It looks like somebody tried to glue it originally. I don't really like how it turned out, so I'm going to cut it out, and we're going to put in a piece of 2x4 there, and then we're going to nail it in there properly, and then we can get a proper screw so you don't have this crack going through it anymore. And then there's a couple other ends as well that need to be repaired. We're going to make it look nice. We're getting ready to paint this side over here. There was no injuries to that one or any problems with that one. But yeah, just going to cut it out. I'm going to show the tool that I'm going to be using. It's just a oscillating tool. As I say, I'll see if I can't try to put a link in for this tool. I think it's the tool that everybody should have. People will say this is probably really expensive, but no, it was not very expensive at all because it's a corded one. It's not a wireless one. I'm a big fan of corded things. You say you always have power. You don't always have to run and find a battery if you have a battery that dies or whatever. But even if you don't get one of those, there's still a way of doing this. You take like a small chisel, and you can just kind of hammer at it and get it and do it that way. But as I said, I'm gonna do it this way. As I said, this is still on a budget. As I say, a lot of people can afford this. As I say, it's a really good to have tool to have. It comes with a lot of attachments. This is who it's by. I want to say it was like $40 or $50 or something like that. Maybe a little bit cheaper. I could be wrong. As I said, it comes with a lot of different attachments. Comes with a bag. Just a smart tool to have. Just say, because it's not just common for this kind of project. I would say there's lots of things that this tool can work for. But we're gonna get at it and get her done. I'm gonna kind of leave that little bit of an edge there, just so we know exactly where we need to go back again, so that it's right. That's why I'm not gonna go too crazy on it. But as I said, we just want to look clean, we want it to look nice, we want it to make sure that it works properly, so we get all this glue back off of it. Alright, we'll come back as soon as it's done. So I think this came out pretty nice. I know it looks kind of weird right now, but I was gonna say what I'm gonna use is, a lot of people will do like a wood filler possibly, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Bondo, what they use on cars. You can use it on this. I've done it tons of times. It doesn't usually break. I was gonna say it holds pretty good as long as I get a good sand on a lot of this stuff. It holds pretty strong, and I think if I can get it, I can smooth it out just right to where it looks pretty nice, and then I can re-drill at the hole, and we can smooth it out, and it'll be as hard as the wood, and shouldn't have any problems with it once it's done. But let's get at it. So I wanted to put out there, you know, we went down to Home Depot, we found this sprayer, Lowe's, and we got it for $79 due to the discounts that are having due to all the 4th of July and all the discounts that they do for some of these tools. I know that some people are going to think, oh, there's a lot of tools and it's going to be really expensive over time. But as I say, you know, you don't have to buy all these tools right away. You know, buy one, you know, and just slowly take your time until you have what you have, because painting this could be done by hand and it can come out just as well. We just found that there were discounts on some tools to make our life a little bit easier, and so we decided that it would be smart to go get one of these and to give it a shot, because there's also going to be more projects that we'll end up using this for, and I think this will be a pretty good tool to have over time. The one thing that we were doing, this is what I was telling you about with the Bondo. It came out really nice. You just fill it in with Bondo. It's pretty strong. I'd say we won't have any issues with it. It'll be just as strong as the wood is. I'd say this is my first time ever doing something like this, repairing it, and I think it came out really, really, really well. I was gonna say, oh, sorry, that sun. Let's see if we can get it to focus a little better. You see that? I think that came out really nice. With a little bit of hard work and a little bit of knowledge, sometimes, you know, you can get somewhere where you'd like to be. Well, it turned out very well. As I say, we got her finished. I think the color came out perfect. I think that spray gun worked perfect as well. Hardware matched out properly. You know, some of the tools that I've mentioned in this project, you know, I think are worth it, you know, to have in the long run, because then it can help you in future projects. But thanks for watching, and please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.